King of Fighters, top 7.
Tekken 7 expert on the
top
Ultra
6 or top 5, whatever Steve wants to refer to it as. Stray Wolf and Arya. 5th place was Diaphane and Nerd Josh. Nerdo Joshua. 4th, Diaphone?
Yeah.
Is it supposed to be Diaphane or
I thought it was Diaphone.
Dionysus.
4th place is TTT Karn, 3rd place is Vichio, and 2nd place Dako, of course, and 1st place Xiaohai.
Robert, K-Dash, Niori, Kula,
Yeah.
Wong, and Leona. Interesting. Post nerf K-Dash.
He's still something
Still
else.
pretty good.
No, he's
Yeah,
not.
that character
No,
was
he's
something
not.
else.
No, he's not.
You think he's bad?
I don't think he's bad, but he's not.
He said he was
anywhere
weak
near as bad.
before the.
I never said he was weak. I never said he was
He
weak.
was like, yeah, my team's not very good. I'm just playing Iori, K-Dash, and whatever.
They just made it so he can't
And I'm
get
just like,
as cleaner combos now. Like
Yeah,
first he
yeah.
used to get like Half-Life. and
yeah, now the
he
combos
understands
look
why.
ugly and they just do 50%. They don't look as good.
Revelator, 7th place, Orca Ninja and Zombie. 5th place, Sage with Johnny and Peppery Splash with Slayer. 4th place, Psychotic with Sin. 3rd place, Essay with Eno. 2nd place, once again, TS Nerd Josh with Elfelt and Faust. 1st place, Kuma Whale with Kum Hekyu.
Did you have
That
a chance
character's a
to
problem.
enter
I
Guilty
couldn't.
Gear?
They locked it
Yeah.
before I got to enter.
Alright. I was gonna say because I assumed you didn't because I would figured you would have made top 8.
No, these guys. A lot of the guys I was watching play. Like I didn't get to enter the tournament, but when I went and I watched them play, a lot of competent, like, and they're very like insy. Like the way they play, they like to spread information. So they deal with
cool.
a crazy tournament.
That is cool.
Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3. 4th place, I Heart Justice with his Phoenix Wright, Captain America, Doctor Strange team, which is super
Sick.
cool. SJ with Wolverine, Doom, Virgil. K-Brad in 2nd place with Trish, Virgil, Dante. And 1st place was New York's Chris G with Morgan, Doom, Virgil.
Yep.
Hey, does anybody know if Raid got top 8? Because if so, then there would be 2 Phoenix Wrights in top 8. And I was kind
I
of
don't
hoping
know.
that would
I don't
happen.
know.
Justin got 5th, I think, right?
Yeah, Justin was DQ'd into loser's bracket because he couldn't get there in time.
Yeah.
Because he landed
His
like...
flight was
yeah,
late
yeah.
or something.
Blaze Blue, Central Fiction, 7th place, Rain Time and Jay. 5th place, Taukaka with 9, and Mayoro with Relius. 4th place, Flux with a new 13. 13th place, Gatchaman with Izanami. 2nd place, Potch P, I guess, with... Okay, anyways. And 1st place, Psychotic with Carl.
Cool.
There you go.
Yo, Gotcha Man. What a sick name. I heard it over the speaker and I freaked out for a second. I was like, yo, this guy's name's Gotcha Man? That's sick.
Thumbs up.
Super Turbo, which was so beautiful. This tournament was amazing. 7th place was Lord Jimmy Bones with Balrog and El Trouble with Dawson. 5th place, E.G. Justin Wong with O Sagat and Thello with E Honda. Look at this Honda domination.
Let's go,
4th
Hondas.
place, Shogatsu with Old Honda. 3rd place, Damdai with Old Ryu. 2nd place, Kusamundo with Honda. And 1st place, Matsun with Ken. And I don't think Honda is mid-tier.
Honda's definitely no better than mid-tier.
Yeah, he really is. He really is. But dude,
But
this
Shogatsu
tournament
is the
tournament-
greatest.
Yeah, I mean, it just happened that 2 of the greatest Honda players on the planet showed up to this tournament. So,
Yeah.
you know, no shock that Kusamundo and Shogatsu made that.
Damn
But
Guy
this-
still snuck in between.
Yo,
Damn
Damdai's
Damdai's
always there.
ridiculous.
Always there.
But this tournament was nuts. Like, if I mean, obviously, I'm a huge Super Turbo fan, but if you get a chance to watch this tournament was crazy. Even had some technology that I had never seen before until it turned out that it wasn't technology.
Yo, those old guys were
Which is-
getting hyped. They were right by the
Yeah,
Tekken station.
sure.
And I was like, hey, keep it down over there. Like, they were getting loud, dude. I'm like, shut
old
your old
man.
ass up,
It's
man.
The
Like, hey,
old man home tournament, but
Yeah,
I mean the
sweater
fact that
vests and all.
Kusamundo, look,
That's true,
Kusamundo,
actually.
Honda versus Ken. This is Matsun Ken. He might be the best Ken on the planet, right? And Honda Ken is like an 8-2 matchup in Ken's favor. And the fact that Kusamundo could take it to the last game, the last round of the tournament was ridiculous. I mean, that tournament was nuts.
Even as like a forever Honda player, there were things that he did that I have to do that like I wasn't doing before. Like he neutral jumps fireballs so well, and that's so hard to do against Ken. Just the timing is super precise, and you have to know exactly which fireball it is.
And Ken's
which
fireball,
strength.
jab fireball, slower than Ryu's.
Yeah,
So you
so
have
harder
to
to
be even
neutral
more
jump.
precise. Than
So
you
sometimes he would neutral jump a fireball, and then Matsun would throw a fireball at a range where if he did if Kusumoto neutral jumps, he could not then jump attack
Over it.
over the next one and hit Matsun. But every once in a while, he would do a jump into forward fierce, move himself forward just enough that then he could jump and get the jump kick. So like I've never seen a Honda make his neutral jumps over fireballs into a mix-up, but he does. So I have to do that now. I don't know why I never did that.
He's
but
so good.
really good.
And the best part about it too is he was getting hyped too. Like when he was winning, he was like popping off. He was just like, yeah, and stuff. Dude, it was the best, dude. It was the best. Seriously. Super Turbo. Oh gosh.
I can't believe Justin entered.
Justin always enters, man.
Yeah.
He's always in ST, and he was always good. Like, he doesn't know the game super well, but he just has ridiculous zoning and reactions.
Still 1-0
Just
over
fundamentals.
him in like official tournaments.
Oh,
and
yeah?
stuff. But that was because
Dang.
he played Vega. He didn't play Sagat at first. He played Vega first, and I think Cammy fights Vega decently. If I played him again, I would lose like 17 matches.
Yeah, you just need the one.
Although, to be honest with you, Silent Scope, the current best Cammy player in the country, that's right, I said that. He put Justin into losers 3-0 with Cammy
Yeah, that's
versus
right.
Old Sagat. Then they ran it back and Justin won it 3-0, unfortunately.
In losers,
so,
yeah. Yeah, very cool tournament, though. Thanks for Canada Cup and the people who organized the ST side of it for making it so good.
Particularly, I think his name was David,
Yeah.
the guy that ran that. So
Very nice.
so Vampire Savior, 4th place, Isimorn, 3rd place, Essay, 2nd place, Kraken with Talbane, and 1st place was Esteban with Talbane. I'm sorry, Kraken was using Recoil, and Besteban was using Talbane.
Yeah.
Yeah, Besteban, the guy who did FGC, the fighting game, the Rise of the Fighting Game community.
Doing all this cool Tekken Tour stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really cool, really cool. Marvel vs. Capcom 2 was won by the Flipmaster. 2nd place was Nerd Josh. Mortal Kombat XL was won by Saki. And Killer Instinct was won by Taizo.
Do any of those names sound familiar?
Rebello got second.
Oh, I don't really
was a
know
pretty-
the players, no.
It was a pretty crazy Killer Instinct finals. It was Cinder or TJ. It was pretty fun to watch, actually. Yeah, Rebello not winning was pretty surprising.
Okay, well,
was a good tournament.
there's your Canada Cup. Was all good.
Also, there was a Latin America regional finals as well.
It was the like the LCQ, right?
Yeah, the last chance qualifiers for that. So if we look over here, it looks like this was the last chance That's right. They were gonna do the last chance qualifier, and then they're gonna do the top 16 next week.
Yeah.
Right. So in other words, Keoma and Dark have now advanced into that top 16 for the finals. So that's gonna happen at Red Bull Battlegrounds. There's 14 players who have been decided for the top 16 of the.
That's Latin America?
Yeah, that's Latin America.
That's not the Red Bull Battle.
That's not Red Bull Battlegrounds.
No, that's what I'm saying. Red Bull Battlegrounds is going to do the
Yeah.
same thing, which is the North America finals. They have 14 players already in there. There's a last chance qualifier to get 2 people out
more.
of that to
Yeah.
go into the top 16 to find out who qualifies for Capcom Cup.
I'm shugging to the moon.
Yeah, because it's weird because
Whatever.
you have the proving grounds in each city, which lead to the proving grounds final,
doing
which leads to the
the Ultra Street
battlegrounds, and the
Fighter 4
battlegrounds leads to the last chance
Post Zangief
qualifier,
SVD.
where you can then go to the top 16 bracket and then maybe qualify for the Capcom Cup. That's how it works. You guys got all that?
No, I wasn't
don't
even
either.
listening
He was
to you.
still shrugging.
I know.
still, yeah.
I don't have it either.
My shoulders are up there somewhere now.
Yeah, it's a bit much, but
Oh, man.
Any other results to mention? Or do you want to just get into this full CPT standings business?
let's
I've been
talk
playing
about
H1Z1. Let me tell
You
you.
want to,
You want to take a break, or do you want to do the CPC 10?
we already took a long enough pause break that you can easily, make this into 2 episodes for the show. For the upload.
So,
Cool?
wait, what?
Just that long time when we didn't say any words, just make that into a secondary show
Sure.
after that.
Okay.
So let's go.
Do it!
All right, so let's talk about the CPT standings because we really have a good idea of how everything stacks up at this point.
Yeah, we
now.
do.
And so I'm going to send myself over to the rank.shoryuken.com page here that Babo has set up very kindly so we can see where everybody is right now. So the guys in green are the ones that have qualified by Premier Event. The ones in blue are the ones who have qualified by ranks.
Like global points.
I'm not sure. Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah, global points. Blue is global points. Green is by winning a premier event.
So obviously Infiltration Tokido have won it already. Justin Wong is in. Knuckle Dew now, who just gained a ton of points and moved up, if you can see, moved up 3 spots
Fourth
here.
seed, right?
Yeah,
Zoinks.
he's 4th seed now, and he has automatically qualified. And because he auto-qualified, he opened up a space under him.
Yeah.
And
Because he was hogging up a global point spot before, and now gave that up for a premier spot.
Naturally.
Fudo, Xiaohai under him. Fudo going in by global points here. But interestingly, they're tied
Holy
by
moly.
points. Okay.
Don't worry about it, Jay.
You know when he on commentary is like, I'm so slick about checking tweets and stuff, but really it's just he goes real quiet and then you just have to cover for 5 minutes? That's exactly what's happening right now. He pretends like he's so smooth on commentary. He's like,
I'm so smooth.
I get to tweet and stuff, and really it's what it is I'm talking, I'm like, and then he hits the fireball and I look over and David's like,
It's a read that I make. I read that you're going to want to talk.
and I'm like,
for the
well,
next 30 seconds.
I'm like, shucks, now I get,
It's a commentary read.
every single
And
time.
I feel like I'm right about it.
Your reads are not right because
think
I'll
I'm
be
right about it.
like, he lands the fireball, and the reason you're right, kind of, is because I'm like, I stop and I look over and there's World of Warcraft open.
It all works out.
It's like this scene in
7th
Avengers.
place, who's
That man's
already
playing
in.
Gallagher.
That man's playing Gallagher.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Gamer B, MOV is qualifying by global points. Although, didn't he get in through didn't he win the European one?
MOV?
Yeah.
No, that was Daigo.
Yeah.
Oh, it was Daigo who did that. You're right. Okay. So, yeah, there he is.
Wait, so the European last chance already happened?
The European finals?
Last chance happened
Yeah,
on
that
the
was
same
Milan.
day at the Milan.
Oh.
Milan
then-
was the regional final for
okay.
Europe.
David
yeah.
has no idea how this works, so it's okay.
No, I mean, I got the
He's too
basic
busy
gist.
playing WoW all the time. If he wasn't
guess.
playing WoW, he would actually understand how this ranking works. So,
Yeah.
10th
You only
place
got so much brain power,
is
man.
Julio Fuentes. Phenom and Momochi have made it in. So here's where it gets interesting here. So Cien, Haitani, Eita, Luffy, Mago, Goichi, and Filipino champ and CCL were all in it already. But because Knuckle Dew turned himself from a rankings point victor to a premier victor, it opened up a new ranking spot at the bottom.
Yes.
And that is what allowed Chris Tatarian to slip into
Should call it a global
Gotcha.
spot.
global
Global spot,
There
yeah.
you go. There
Because
you
the
go.
ranking is for each region. Right.
Right. So there you go. And then, of course, in the Asia regions right now, it is Kazunoko and Sako who are qualifying in there. I think they have a couple more events still, so this
They still
might
haven't had the
change.
Asia final either.
Right.
So we don't know who's going to qualify through that yet.
And then
When is that going to be?
I think that's next weekend.
Yeah, I think it is next weekend because I think.
You mean the one after Battlegrounds?
Yeah,
Yeah.
so Battlegrounds is this weekend, and then the next weekend I think is the Asia
Gotcha.
finals. Yeah, it's next week.
And
Burnout
then
Fighter said
this
Yeah,
is a
Burnout
little
Fighter's fine.
interesting as well. The Latin board right now it's Berlino and Mysterio. However, there is rumors out there, and there's no 100% confirmation that Mysterio can't actually make it due to visa issues.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
If that's the case,
It would be K-Brad.
K-Brad qualifies into the Capcom Cup.
Oh wow.
So there you go.
That's pretty
Through the
slick.
second-hand Latin America qualifications by technicality.
Yeah.
But you made it. That's what matters.
And then in the European board, as we said, Daigo won the European
Europe.
finals area,
Yeah.
but Mr. Crimson and Problem X have the highest points for people not automatically qualified, so they're going to be
Yeah.
in Capcom Cup as well. So Problem X, shout outs to him, 2 years in a row for
That's
him.
great.
And then, of course, here in North America, XSK Samurai is safe because Filipino champ did not drop down to here. He is still qualified by global
Because
points.
Du is a hero, basically.
And Ricky Ortiz and XSK Samurai will make it into the Capcom Cup.
Yeah, so they're all officially qualified. The only funny business we're going to have is people qualifying through the regional finals now, which are basically premier events.
Right, yeah,
Kind
yeah.
of. If you win them, you're qualified.
Right, but the thing is, you have to win in that 16-man tournament.
Yeah.
So there's the last chance qualifier tournament to determine the last 2 people into that 16-man.
So it's just to get into the qualifier to potentially.
Yeah. So for instance, Battlegrounds this weekend, there's 14 people already qualified. Saturday there'll be a big last chance. Top 2 goes into that bracket with the 14. So now you're at 16. Those 16 play, and there's no points on the line.
Right.
So there's no points, and nothing gets switched up.
Not,
It's just the person who wins is qualified for Capcom.
Yep, and so a guy like Chris G, who won Proving Grounds, was just given a free trip to the last chance qualifier. So
Yeah,
he
not
still
even
needs
in
to
the
make-
bracket.
Yeah, so he still needs to make it through all of that.
So Proving Grounds was a qualifier to be qualified for the finals, the Proving Grounds finals, and the Proving Grounds finals when you win is a qualifier to be sent to the Battlegrounds, and if you get that tournament, you qualify to be in the top 16 tournament, which you have a chance to win and qualify for the Capcom Cup. It's really quite simple.
I wish people could see David's eyes from where I was looking, because there was the blankest stare on his face right there, and he was so...
I cannot believe how silly the system is, but I'm glad I have it figured out.
Does it seem like it's working?
I mean,
What do you mean?
people all qualify, right? But nobody knows how it works.
Yeah.
You have to qualify your statement.
It's so silly, right?
I feel like it's a lot. I feel like
Yeah, it's
a
like
lot.
it's working in the sense that there will be people playing.
There will be
in
32
Capcom
players in the Capcom Cup, so it's
Cup.
working.
So that's working from that perspective.
But as far as like ease of understanding, if it wasn't for dudes like Ace King Offsuit and other people
rank.srk
breaking down exactly what's happening, which Capcom should be thanking them, because Capcom's definitely not.
Dude, when
handling
Sako won a tournament, they're like, they tweeted out, like, congratulations, Sako, for qualifying for the Capcom Cup, which he, in fact, did not do.
Yeah.
Like,
He sure
it was
didn't.
just a ranking event. He just got points.
It was he qualified to make it into the regional finals. is
Yeah,
what it was. Yeah, it's not even like
uh-huh.
it's like he won the last chance qualifier. It's like
Yeah.
you guys are silly. Yeah, Capcom definitely should hire them or pay them or do something to make this whole thing easier.
Look, it's always the case, more often the case, from my perspective in esports, that the people who make the rules don't like sports or don't follow sports.
Yeah.
And they don't know how to make a sports league.
Yeah.
It just always seems like that's the case. Like, there's probably some counterexample, but I feel like too often there's just some bizarre set of rules. They're trying to create it from the ground up rather than just being in the NBA there's 4 divisions, and in whatever, and in hockey hockey got kind of weird, but even in super complicated college football there's here's the rankings.
It's not that complicated, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And the sad part about it, too, is their goal was to try to get more people in different regions to be able to qualify. But if you look at those regional boards, we had K-Brad coming from Latin
America,
area.
maybe, yeah.
Yeah, so it's just kind of some weird things. So.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm not... Yeah, I understand what they were trying to do, but it just encourages people to go farm, regional points in other regions.
Do
Are
you guys consider it fair?
No, I mean, they can do what they want.
You don't think it's
people-
fair?
Oh, I think it's silly.
It's silly, but it's you just gotta handle it. It's people go there
that's
and do
the
it.
reality of it. But I wish that it was different. Oh yeah, for sure. I wish that the regions mattered more.
I think they feel like they equate it to the fact that you have to travel there, and that's what makes it a thing. I mean,
I almost feel like they just need to have it so that players register for a region. You know what I mean? And
Yeah,
so
for
if
sure.
if you travel to another
I
place,
want
then
that.
you're just doing it so that you can get money.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that. I think it'd be absurd if 2 Western Conference teams made it in finals in any American sport. But that's kind of seems like
They've
to me,
actually thought about doing that in basketball only because the Eastern Conference sucked so bad at one point. I mean, it did the last couple of years.
Yeah.
It was
Okay.
Eastern Conference was just garbage for.
Yeah, that's happened in the NHL at times too, and it's happened in football too. But you just let it rock. Even in college football with some absurd system that it's always had until it had finally the playoffs now.
Yeah.
Even still, you'd never get almost never get 2 Big Ten teams in the finals like that, the championship game. Come on.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, hopefully, you know what? The other thing that I really want to see, I really
I wanted you to hit one more just because I wanted to see where that would go.
if you would have hit the exaggerated-
Progressively got... Yeah, it literally wouldn't have been words at that point.
I really want to see one more change, and I do not want to see the points getting halved with each step. So first place is 256, second place should
That's
not be
crazy.
128.
You
it
get
should
no points.
just be like 200.
Like if
and
you
then,
make eighth or seventh place like every time,
You're not making it.
that's nothing. You're not
Yeah,
getting any
nothing.
points.
Yeah, all
You get
somebody has to do is
nothing,
win
yeah.
an online event and get like third. And if you get seventh at every event, they have more points than you. You're donezoed.
Yeah, I really honestly feel like that they just need to award the higher ranks for, because if you get top 8 every single time, you are amazing.
You're very consistent. Yeah.
Right. So, wow. Any case,
It's funky.
Yep. Let's go ahead and take a break. And when we come back, we'll just talk about upcoming events, games, community, all the normal rebel sage.
Are you gonna make it? Oh, that was good. All right.
Yeah. So we'll be right back.
He's not even. He's not even actually playing. Now he's moving.
Is that Overwatch now?
Yeah.
No, I can't run Overwatch on my little tablet.
That's WoW.
Oh, it's okay.
I'm just tooling around Dalaran, you know how it goes.
You didn't play Final Fantasy? The MMO one?
He didn't play.
No, I didn't play no MMO.
Are we still? Yeah, I like the blue Red Bull.
Well,
Welcome
I'm
back
glad
to the
that people
Tuesday.
didn't hear that. Okay, let's go.
Favorite type of Red Bull? Go. Sugar free.
I've only tried the regular and the blue one.
I like they have like this new orange flavor.
Oh, I want
And,
to try
and
that.
the red one. The red, orange, and the blue one's good too. Those
Yeah.
are the
Blue flavor.
Yeah.
Blueberry one's probably my favorite
Blue's
right
good.
now too.
I've never tried sugar free.
The thing about the sugar free is not only like it's not that I think it's the best because it's like has no sugar.
No
or
sugar.
whatever.
You just like the taste.
I just think it's tastier. Yeah.
Interesting. Maybe I should try that.
It's like less abrasive. I don't
Well,
know.
nothing is
Yeah.
as tasty as Steve.
Thanks,
so
boss.
it's all good.
All right.
Every time you guys did a Segway Canada Cup, I got like 5 tweets. They're like, "Whoa, did you
I know,
see
dude,
that?"
I
was
know.
like,
I know.
I used the same setup twice,
Did you?
Yeah.
They don't care.
but it was like way different parts of the day. It was like one was like 9 a.m. The other one was like 10 p.m. maybe. So I was
You're
like,
fine.
people aren't gonna be watching both of these.
Well, I mean,
There's no way they're still around for this.
Yeah,
Say Jam's
come on,
laying
yeah.
in his bed.
Now you
Oh,
understand
God.
my secret.
I mean, I made the this game is rated this. There's a reason why this game is rated T joke during the team tournament.
Yeah, that was
and
good.
then I pulled that in the top 8. But,
Oh, okay. That was a
Yeah.
repeat.
Mhm.
Don't
but
mind.
it was
Don't
just good
rerun
enough
it.
that I had to do it. So I actually got tweets from people like that was like one of your best puns ever.
A lot of people tweeted me or were like, "Did you hear this?" They're like, they asked me like, "Did you give him tips or something? Like, did you help him?" And I was like,
I'm just that good. I'm just that good.
When you hang around me
I
enough,
just
you learn.
yoinked the idea. That's
Yeah.
all. But once I had the
Yeah,
idea, it all foments. It's all working out.
Yeah, I don't like the sound of that. Whatever he's doing over there sounds.
All right.
What do you got, Jimmy?
Let's
Old
talk
and fart
about
smelling.
some stuff that's coming up here. So where is my correct window? This is the one.
He just opened up every window on the planet.
Pretty much. Coming up this weekend is going to be Wizard World Pittsburgh. Are you guys going to that?
No,
No.
because we're gonna be at Red Bull Battlegrounds.
Oh, that's
Oh,
right.
that's
Okay,
right.
that's right. Yeah, I was about to
Yep.
say, what the heck? That's right. So, but
You
Smash
guys gonna
Summit,
be there?
Smash Summit 3
Did you
is
see
this
him?
weekend.
He like lowered the glasses. He was like, "What? That doesn't make any sense.
Yeah,
That's
I
the
know.
same weekend as Red Bull." Like,
Umicon is also this weekend,
It
as
is.
is Red Bull Battlegrounds. And Red Bull Battlegrounds, of course, is the North American last year.
someone said you reverse engineered my segue. That's such a funny thing.
That
to
seems
think. Yeah, it's so funny. Yeah, we're definitely gonna be at Red Bull.
Yeah.
Other people are covering Wizard World. It's an all Tekken event.
Fair enough. Okay. So that's coming up this weekend. That should be very, very exciting. Very, very cool. Obviously, yes, this weekend is also BlizzCon.
Yeah, I was super sad I couldn't get to go to BlizzCon.
Same here, man.
Dude.
My cousin was like, "I got tickets for you. You want to go?" And I was like,
For the first time, BlizzCon or one of these esports things, I feel like they got the right musical performers for the
Weird
event.
Al.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think that works
I don't
so
know.
well.
Was that weird for you? You didn't
I've
like
never had any
My cousin
interest to
doesn't
go to
like
BlizzCon. I was just gonna ask you guys what happens at BlizzCon that makes it a must attend event.
Weird Al Yankovic.
He literally won't stop playing WoW.
I
during
just
the
play
show.
World of Warcraft a lot
and Overwatch.
and Overwatch, and I haven't been playing Hearthstone as much lately.
I definitely played some Hearthstone.
But that's just because I haven't been working out as
Oh,
much.
dang.
Whenever I get back to that, I'll be back in the card games.
Shout outs to Leon
You'll do it.
Rana. He said that the Latin regional finals is actually tomorrow.
Oh wow.
yeah, I knew it was in the middle of the week. I thought it was next week though.
Okay, so we'll find out who's gonna take that.
Man, people think that folks are gonna leave because of Weird Al. Dang.
Why?
I heard a lot of my cousin is not
don't
looking
wanna
forward to
listen
it.
to
She's
it.
like, yeah, I'm gonna
Yeah?
go somewhere else.
No, like I feel like it's a difference between being like campy and douchey, but you can definitely do too much.
Okay.
Like it gets to the point where
What
I'm just
about
like,
his,
shut up.
what about
Weird
his
Al.
original material?
His original material was cool. I'll eat that.
Did you ever see that movie UHF? UHF it's good.
It's
No.
great.
It's actually a really good movie.
Yankovic is really funny. Dude.
He's really funny.
He's really great.
I think we might be running into some demographic differences.
I think so. I really think so.
Wow!
You know,
wow!
I always thought his music was
Oh,
kind of
yeah.
cool, and now that you mentioned what you just said, I'm starting to see a pattern.
Hilarious.
It fits the Blizzard folks to a T though.
Lumberjacks.
The crowd that's gonna
Hey,
be there.
look,
on
It's just because he's a
BlizzCon?
lumberjack,
Oh my
he
God.
doesn't like it. That's
You
what
know
we're
how
suggesting.
how sensitive I am to this topic, but even in UHF, you had the joke where the bad guys open a closet that says supplies on there, and a bunch of Asian guys go supplies.
Wow.
Okay, Steve is not impressed.
All right, so here we go. So the bracket here for the Latin America qualifier, which is not going to be accurate because I don't even know if K-Brad is actually going to that. Well, I
Yes,
guess.
he is.
I think
He's
so.
in Brazil right now.
Oh, really? Okay. So
Shout out to Kate.
K-Brad
Listening to
will be
Weird Al
going
Yankovic.
against Tuba Rao.
He's really in Brazil already?
Yeah,
He went
it's
from
tomorrow.
Eric
Wow, that
Maciel
world
is going up
champion.
against Crossover. Will Tupac is going to be going up against Keoma.
Wow,
Kusanagi going to be going up against Rob KOF. Brolinho is going to be fighting Chancho K. Beck is going to be going up against Dr. Ray. Mysterio is going to be fighting...
DRA.
DRA. Yeah. Good try. If there's it says doctor.
Yeah, it does say doctor. Okay, that's not my fault. I
That's
was
not your
right.
fault.
Okay.
That was
Yeah.
But DRA is, and then Mysterio is going up against Didimo KOF, and Dark will be fighting against Gamma. So that'll be taking place tomorrow.
Man, those are some very interesting first round matches. That's very cool.
Yo, Keoma versus Will Tupac?
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's crazy.
First round.
So do you know if Will Tupac is making it out there, or?
I would assume so, right?
Hope so.
Because
Okay.
He's already in the bracket.
yeah, he should be flown out there because it's a regional thing, right?
Right, yeah.
That's cool. Okay. Well, that will be taking place tomorrow. Probably would be streamed on Capcom Fighters if I'm not. Actually,
wouldn't be
yes,
surprised.
because we got a message. We got a tweet from Guillermo, right, who said that he's actually Sarda, who's actually going to be doing the English commentary.
Oh, we
for
did.
it.
I did see that.
So yeah, shout outs to him.
That's awesome.
So
I will
yeah,
look forward
check
to
that
that.
out tomorrow. Then that's going to be
Will
on.
Tupac is in Brazil, they said already.
Yeah,
Okay.
and the cool thing about it, there's no Wednesday night fights tomorrow.
There is
so,
no Wednesday night
you
fight, so
can
I'll
watch
be
that.
watching that.
Sick.
You know
That's
that means
awesome.
I get to sleep at a reasonable hour?
On a
Wow.
Wednesday night.
That's
When
crazy.
does that ever happen?
Because I was like thinking because my Red Bull flight's like the next morning, right, for Thursday, and I was like, man, I gotta get home late from Wednesday night fights and then sleep for the. Oh wait,
Yo, Red Bull hooked it up, dude.
yeah.
Nice,
Flying
nice.
out of Long,
Long
Beach.
Beach, and JetBlue.
Oh,
JetBlue
We had
cookies?
JetBlue?
The JetBlue.
I don't know. I still haven't been able to find our airline thing yet. So.
Oh, you should probably find them.
JetBlue
I'm gonna
cookies.
look it up right now.
Yeah, I hit them up and I was like, hey, it's like $20 more to go out of Long Beach, and Red Bull's like, oh yeah, you want JetBlue out of Long Beach? And I was like, yeah, I sure do.
You don't have to ask me twice.
I was like, look, because, it's going to cost me an Uber to go to L.A. and blah. They're like, yeah, Long Beach
Do you know how much it
cookies?
costs? It cost me $50 going
It cost
to
me like
LAX
$35.
every time. I don't have a car.
because of Uber, right?
Yeah.
That's
It cost me
right.
like $35. Wow, you have an 8 a.m. flight.
Yes,
On
on
what?
Delta.
On Friday or
Look
Thursday?
at you.
On Friday
That's
or
not
Thursday?
good.
It's
Thursday.
not good. I was being
Thursday,
sarcastic.
huh?
That's why I put my hand on my
On Thursday?
Jesus.
Our flight is at 11 a.m. on Thursday.
I don't have enough time. All right.
But that means we'll all be in Seattle. We should do dinner that night. That sounds
That's
cool.
true.
Sure.
We're all going to be there early.
Doctor
That's
Strange.
Yeah.
We're all
That's-
seeing
I
it.
can't.
That's
so
right.
I cannot wait for
I
that.
cannot
Shouldn't we
wait.
get tickets?
I think we should
Yeah,
get
we
tickets.
should probably
Somebody
do that.
tweeted us the link,
We
and I
might be
feel like
going
we
on
should
that.
get it now.
Yeah,
Like,
we might be in
opening
trouble.
night's gonna be like a non-starter, I'm sure.
I mean, a
We-
week out though? Well, no.
We should
like
probably
2 days.
We should probably go like Sunday night.
No.
Because
Wait.
that's probably the only time we could get tickets, right?
I say we check.
We gotta look this up. There's a guy on the internet buying all the tickets up right now.
Flash Vision announces the VSFV Cup, which will send one player to EVO 2017.
Oh, wow.
So they
in
just
Malaysia,
had the
right?
FV Cup finish. Yeah, Flash
Oh,
Vision is announcing yet another major tournament in Malaysia called the VSFV Cup. And they're going to send their winner to EVO 2017. So I think that's super cool. So shout outs to the Flash Vision crew for continuing to try to build up the scene over there. So.
Wait, somebody just said there are definitely tickets to Doctor Strange Thursday night. Check IMAX 3D. Let me know.
All right.
Man. That's gonna be so sick.
Oh God, it's gonna be so good.
I can't wait, dude.
Not for Logan, who already saw it.
Yeah, what a friggin' what do we call him? What's the European
Oh,
slang?
loser?
A wanker?
He's a wanker.
You a wanker?
You
Oh.
friggin' wanker. You chav.
I don't know what that is.
I don't either.
All right, so
You European.